As we begin this visualization, lean back if you can, close your eyes, take a deep breath, let it all out, and relax your neck and your shoulders, your arms and fingers. Smile and enjoy. I wake up and feel so rested, so relaxed, so peaceful. I smile as I remember such a funny, happy dream I was having. I was playing a word game, trying to make new words out of the letters of a set of words. I don't know where that came from. And it's funny to remember the friends that were grouped together playing the game with me. Different friends from different parts of my life that have never met. Oh, dreams. It just makes me laugh and smile. As I lay here with my eyes closed, I just stretch with a deep breath. Pulling my arms up by my head and yawn. Oh, that feels good. Oh. I think, what does today have in store? Oh, this is a special day. I am going to minimize my work today and enjoy a visit from family, including little kids today. 4 years old, 2 years old, and 4 months old. Such fun ages. Oh, I think of all the things we can do and I smile again. And I start to notice there are bird sounds coming through the unlocked window. It is early spring. There's just a little snow left outside in the shadows. And the air is warming up more and more. I think today is supposed to reach the 50s. And I can tell through my closed eyelids that the sun is shining. I open my eyes and look around. Yes, the room is glowing like the sun is shining in at barely shining in at an angle through the south-facing window. The sun is already amazingly far north as we've passed the spring equinox, so it doesn't shine directly in the south window except for a little slit down by the floor. I stretch some more, pull back the blankets, and sit up, stretching my legs and my back. I reach for my glasses and hear them clatter on the table by my bed. Then putting them on, the whole world changes. Instead of only seeing clearly about 10 or less inches from my face, I can now see out the window, and there are birds flitting by, and the air is just full and alive with their wings and with their voices. The huge cottonwood tree outside my window has branches that are very much enjoyed by the birds. First I see a robin sitting out on a branch. I can tell, even though it's in the shade, I can tell by its shape that it's a robin. That funny, roundish, barrel-chested shape with the darker head and the slightly lighter belly. The rusty color that I can't quite see here in this light. Oh, there it hops forward onto another branch, and oh, I see the color. It seems brighter this spring than it is most of the year. I'm not sure if that's accurate or if that's just how it seems when we first see them coming back in the spring. Oh, the robin's voice is so bright and cheerful. One of my favorite bird songs. I wish I could mimic it, but I can just enjoy it. The one bird I can mimic, some of its whistles are orioles, and we don't have orioles back yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they'll be back within a month, though. They have nests to rebuild. In this same tree, cottonwood, I can see out my same window an old oriole nest, getting a little bit ragged. They didn't use it last year, so I think they have left this area, but oh, how many years they have built in this tree. Last year they built at the northern edge of our property, an acre or two away. But we still get to see them swooping into the feeder I give them of sugar water. They love it. Their bright bodies and their bright voices match. It's so fun to whistle and call to them and answer them from across the lawn. There's so much to look forward to in the weeks and months ahead, but so is there today. So I stand up, I feel the cool wood floor under my bare feet, and I stretch one more time. It just feels so good, and I feel the strength coming into my muscles with lots of oxygen, with deep breaths. And another yawn. Stepping over to the window, I look out and I hear a meow, meow. I open the window further and look straight down at the deck. Oh, Frances, what are you talking about? Did you hear me get out of bed? I think she did. She keeps talking to me and stretching herself up the glass door below me, trying to reach. And then she thinks, well, maybe I can get closer to her by going to the front door. So she drops off the edge of the deck and disappears through the flower bed. Looking down at the flower bed, I see bare dirt and dormant bushes, a big stretching pagoda dogwood tree that is still an ornamental size, but getting big enough that we have to keep trimming it away from the deck in the house. Is that buds I see swelling on there? I'm gonna have to go down and check sometime today. That is right by the bird feeders that I need to fill too. Maybe my nephew and niece, the oldest ones, will enjoy helping fill the bird feeders. We'll see. So after I get dressed and brush my teeth and wash my face, which feels so good, getting my face all clean and freshened up, and I brush my hair and pull it back out of the way for the day, I head downstairs. The kitchen is darker on the west side of the house, but oh, the light is just bright out the windows. Out the north window, I see our big spruce trees lit up by the sunlight. And there in the north lawn is a big rabbit. I can hardly see it. It's so brown and just blends in with the still brown grass. But I see it move and hop and nibble at the ground. I wonder if it's finding any weeds, hopefully it's finding dandelion sprouts to eat. It can eat all of those that it wants. And then its ears twitch I keep being surprised at how short rabbits' ears really are. Nothing like the stuffed animal and cartoon versions that are so long. These are just, yeah, they are tall, which is different than most animals, but not so tall that they flop over. They're so cute. And I love the little white outline around their eyes. I am going to start heating water. So I check the electric kettle. Looks like it could use some more, so I add some water from our filtered water, carry it up in bottles from our filter. Click, I hear the top lid as I shut it, and then I hear another slight click as I turn on the power. Going over to the cupboard, I grab my kettle and measuring cup and oats, and I measure them into a little kettle, add some salt and water, and setting it on the gas stove. I hear that click, 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 poof, as the gas starts. Next, I have a little time to breathe as I wait for my oats to cook and my water to boil. But I should get some tea ready. So I go to the cupboard and grab a favorite mug. This mug says on the side, Jesus wins. I love that reminder and that truth for each day. Taking a little tea diffuser shaped like a star, I am also reminded that Jesus created every single star. And I've been reading about stars and the unbelievable number, uncountable to us, but he knows them all by name. Oh, there's a verse about that. My nephew has it memorized. I should ask him for that verse again today. He numbers the stars. No, that's not how it starts. He can fix me on that, how it goes, so I can remember it again. It's in the Psalms. I love the Psalms. Okay, I put some dandelion root tea roasted into my tea ball. I grab a couple of dried rose hips that we actually picked last year from huge rose bushes, wild roses in the ditch by some swampy area. Then, while I wait for my oats to cook, I go to the dining room on the sunny side of the house, set a placemat on the table, and grab my caddy of my Bible and devotional book, pens and pencils and more. When the water is boiling, I pour it over the tea. Hear that bubbling, swirling, swishing sound. I start to smell the rich, deep scent of the dandelion root tea, and I smile to think how I tried making my own one year, digging up the dandelion roots, big ones. But once I dried them, I couldn't chop them. They are so tough and sturdy. So I'm just content to buy them right now. Breakfast is ready, and I bring it to the table, set it down in the sunshine, and sit myself down, feeling the sun on my face. I close my eyes and breathe thank you to the Lord. I thank Him for breakfast, for the sunny, beautiful day and bird song. I thank Him for His word that I can read, that I can memorize, that I can obey, and that I can be comforted and encouraged by. Thank you for joining me for this morning visualization. Feel free to continue it on your own. What would you do next in the day? Keep your visualizations positive and uplifting, and you will be rewiring your brain for health and strength and joy. I'm Hannah with Brain Rewiring for Life. Find more visualizations on my channel, and you can subscribe to find when each new one comes out.